Mysterious Shadeslay VA has merch now. Go check out the Redbubble store to check it out. Thanks a lot.
Very interesting. Yes, very interesting indeed. Huh? Who could that be? I wasn't expecting anyone today. Hello. May I help you? I see. Well, you have something to show me. Well, all right then. I see. Well, if you have a story, may I see it? Of course. What? Well, you'll have to let me read it first. Well, this is an interesting concept. Very few writers use this sort of tone, for it seems that it comes across too forceful. And yet, you use it very boldly here. I am surprised, and yet intrigued at the same time. Well, I can't say that I've ever read something like this, but I do like it. It's an interesting story, that's for certain. May I ask your name, young Cookie? Oh, I see. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you properly. My name is Linzer Cookie. Yes. Huh? You. Well, all right then. Well, the only thing that I could really critique on is there is some grammatical problems, but that should easily be fixed in the proofreading. Yes, I think the story is very much well written. You know, I have been thinking about working on another project. Yes, I've been thinking about writing a musical. And well, writing a musical certainly is a large task. I know people who could play parts in it, but the problem is finding someone to help write the story. Now let me see. Even though you're an amateur writer, you still bring forth a lot to the table. Indeed. And I think that if we collaborate on this together, we could make a wonderful piece of work. Yes. I understand. Hmm? Yes, of course. I understand. Uh. Well, I don't blame you. This is, well, this is not something that's easily talked about. Oh? Oh my. Well, there's no need to worry. Huh? Well, it's perfectly fine. After all, this is going to take both of our efforts in order to do. So there's no reason to worry. Absolutely. Ah? All right. Well, I will give you some time to think. But there's no need to rush. We have all the time we need. Hmm? Who would I consider asking to help? Well, in terms of actors, I think we have a bunch of people who could play as many roles as they could. But in terms of music, I have an even better idea. I will ask my friend, Creme Brulee Cookie, to compose music for us. Yes, I shouldn't be surprised that you know of Creme Brulee Cookie. Creme Brulee Cookie's... Uh, yes, his piano skills are indeed... Wait a moment. By chance, are you a fan of his? I shouldn't be too surprised. Nothing. It's just that Creme Brulee Cookie certainly does have a dedicated fan. Oh, no, of course not. I think it's quite wonderful, actually. Now then, what do you say? Are you willing to give it a shot? All right. It's a deal then. We'll start work immediately. Well, yes, of course, if we want this project to succeed. Well, of course. You're welcome. I think that the two of us working together will make a wonderful story. So please, there's no need for concern. If you get nervous or feel like you get lost, leave everything to me. I shall help deal with the problems. Of course. Hmm? Uh, of course. Ah. All right. Well, I think... I think that, well, we should get started immediately. Now, here's what I have so far. Oh, of course, but we're going to need much more than this. Well, in that case then, why don't we get ourselves some lunch first? I know the finest selection of star jellies anywhere. Follow me.